Hi, today is the 5th day of our stay in Mahabaleshwar. On the 5th day, we are planning to visit PANCHGANI. So I'll take you around now to the various sites in PANCHGANI. I have stopped on the outskirts of PANCHGANI and I'm visiting a nursery which sells plants. They're very beautiful, colorful plants all over in this nursery. I intend buying some for my house in Pune. This is another variety of the flowers that are for sale. The saplings in the gamlas are a bit costly. If they are in plastic bags, they are a bit cheaper. These are the decorative cabbage plants. This is the same nursery and the flowers have been placed along the roadside. He's got quite a good collection of plants. Center in PANCHGANI. And what's your good name, sir?
My name is Sanjay.
Sanjay is the person who will take us around and give us a little briefing of this place. Over to Sanjay.
Thank you, sir. So this is here where people learn to acknowledge the contribution of others that people do. Also to have regard for the small things that make up the big tasks that we carry on our shoulders. So there might be people who are taking big responsibilities, but here they learn. It's not just because of me, but there are many stakeholders in it for whom I should have regard for. I share and also feel that each one of them is important to make my thing happen and make it special. So that is what comes out of this. So more than telling people, it's something experiencing is more important. But we'll move ahead, we'll go to the dining hall. I'm here for more than 95 years. And that Barge family was being visited by Mahatma Gandhi twice. Mahatma Gandhi visited PANCHGANI twice. And he had stayed in India. And next to it, their house is a school, Bata school, which is still there. So he used to go into the Bata school and visit the locals. You can guess it. You all know it. And this is a table which was being used by Mahatma Gandhi. It used to be kept in one of his son's residence in Delhi. That son's name was Devdas Gandhi, who was the editor of Hindustan Times, one of the oldest newspapers in Asia. Devdas Gandhi's wife's name was Lakshmi, and she was the daughter of Rajgopalacharya, the first Governor General of India. And during the final days of our independence, right from our prominent leaders to the last one of Mountbatten, they all used to meet Mahatmaji there in his son's residence, and they used to have meetings and discussions. So this table has been a witness to many important meetings and discussions. Unfortunately, it can't speak. So we have to rely on the books that tell us as to what happened during those meetings. But very fortunate for us that tables don't speak. Otherwise, the tables would have been a medium of social connections. In our absence, the tables would have talked everything about us. So good tables don't speak. This is a small table being gifted by the ex-Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, Pendasa. when he visited this place for the second time with his wife. The first time he came over here, he wasn't the Prime Minister, and he had come alone. And he came here because the situations, the circumstances brought him here. He was the opposition leader of his country in those days, and as a very staunch opposition leader, he was against all the policies that the earlier Prime Minister was doing. He used to criticize him, see that he makes more mistake, so that he would rise up. And that went on a very personal level, very personal. And the whole world knew about it, that they were on very bitter terms with one another. And that had a toll on his health, because the race was very tough. And he had to visit a doctor. He wasn't feeling well. And the doctor told him, Mr. Premrasa, if you don't take care of yourself, you might need a psychiatrist. Imagine an aspiring leader hoping to become the next premier being told by a doctor that he might need a psychiatrist. Was a shock to him. That is when some of his friends told him, why don't you go to Asia Plateau and rest for some days? That is how he came away. And here he thought that maybe his earlier predecessor was doing many mistakes, wrong on many terms. But he realized that he was behind making those mistakes happen, so that he could come up. So for the sake of the people of his country, he tried to patch up from here. No matter what the other person's response would be, he tried to unburden himself so that he would move ahead. That is what he did. Those were not the days of email and SMS as easy for us in those days. So he wrote a letter to the Prime Minister expressing himself, what he felt. And when he went back from here, the Prime Minister had sent a fleet of cars to receive him at the airport and bring him directly to his residence. So those two same people who were not able to look at one another, met one another, embraced one another. And that was a new beginning for him. An opposition leader could have ended himself all his life opposing, went on to become the next premier with a new attitude, with a new change in himself. This Black Buddha statue is gifted by a delegation which had come over here from Cambodia. A beautiful silk thread embroidery work over here on the wall. And a statue of Goddess Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge, being made from this wood. See how it is.
Oh
The wood is as light as thermocol. And see the intricate work that is been done over here. It's from Calcutta, Bengal. This type of work has been done over there. That has been called as sola wood. You get this type of wood from an aquatic plant which grows in water bodies. If you cut the stem underwater and dry it, you get a wood like this. And this statue has been crafted from that wood. It has been done by one Ananta Malakar, a national award winner. These are rice paper paintings from Thailand. And a brass Buddha statue being gifted by the people of Laos in 1969. It has come over here. Yeah, it's from Laos. So we have a rural development center which is called as Gram Pari. Gram means village. Pari is a short form for Parivartan, means change. Bring a change in the village. And that has been going on for the last 5 to 6 years. Helping the women from the villages, the young girls from the villages to improve on their capacity building. We do programs on local self-government for them. We have some training programs like tailoring classes, computer classes, mobile repairing classes, solar lantern making classes to generate employment in the rural villages itself. Yeah, it's a part of our campus, but a new activity which is doing very well now for the last 5-6 years.
This is a famous ice cream shop in PANCHGANI by the name of Hilltop. Whenever we visit Mahabaleshwar or PANCHGANI, we make it a point to stop here and have one or two ice cream cones. I have now opted for a Sitapal ice cream cone. And I'll just take you to show you all the various choices of ice creams that they have. This is the variety of the ice creams that they have. Mouth watering, no?
How much?
Yeah.
100. Papa is eating
Look at
Gulkand ice cream, and we have come to PANCHGANI, and this is his second ice cream that he's having. Before this, he had just finished Sitafal ice cream. We have come to Hilton Ice Cream Hall.
Wow, this is the Gulkand ice cream. It's absolutely wonderful, excellent. Take a view of the price list board. Wait for some time there. Go down, go down.
This is the prices of the ice creams.
Cheers.
बस ना?
Share half. Today during lunchtime we halted for a bite at the Vitthal Kamat's restaurant. This joint is halfway between PANCHGANI and Mahabaleshwar. It's pretty crowded and people are waiting outside for a table to get vacant. Seems to be a very popular joint. I'll just take you towards the kitchen side. The staff is well dressed. And this is their busy kitchen area. Very, very busy and well packed. Very neat and clean. Poor Achita had to wait for nearly 10 minutes. So she is faminised. This is the puri bhaji that I am having for lunch today. Ujjwala is having masala dosa, and so is Achita having a masala dosa at this Vitthal Kamat's restaurant. So that is the grub that we are having for lunch today. Now halted at a place called Paradise the Heritage. This has a collection of 2 or 3 units. There is a cheese factory where cheese is manufactured, and also there is a honey producing unit. So I'll take you inside now to show you how the cheese is processed.
Welcome to Mahabaleshwar. This is our own family-made boutique cheese factory out here. Now, if the tradition goes, cheese was always a part of Mahabaleshwar. 80, 70 years before, the Britishers used to always make cheese out here. After that, slowly, gradually, strawberries came in, jams came in, and the whole concept of cheese went away from here. So our whole idea is to get the concept of cheese back into Mahabaleshwar. So we have started with a small boutique factory out here. It's under the brand of Pure Gold. We just started on 15th August. Opening has just been done. We make a variety of cheese spread flavors. We start with pepper cheese, the creamy cheese spread. We started with Indian summer. We're going to be starting with a lot more varieties very soon. We mature our own cheese. We make it with cow's milk. We mature our cheese for around 5 to 6 months. And then after that, gradually we convert that cheese into cheese spread for the Indian customers and for the Indian taste. Okay. I can just show you the factory from here.
Who's the owner of this factory?
The owner is my dad, Hussain Mala.
Okay.
Hussain Mala has started with pure berries, jam, syrup, crushes and pure gold honey. Okay. That company is around 20 years old. Okay. And now slowly with time I just joined in the company 2 years back and I got this concept of cheese again. So I've done my training, taken a private training from a lady in PUNE. Okay. And after I done my training from there, I came back over here. We did some R&D for a couple of years on cheese. And then with time we started with cheese spread.
What's your good name, sir?
My name is Mustafa Mala.
Mr.
Mustafa Mala.
Okay. Okay.
So if you're ready, I'll just show you the machinery and how the cheese works.
Okay. I'll be. Go ahead.
This is the main machine required to make cheese. It's a steam boiler. Now, cheese cannot be cooked directly, it has to be cooked indirectly. So for that reason we require steam. Because if you cook it directly with fire, it will just get burned. And the temperature that is required to take cheese is 100 degrees plus Celsius. So that can only happen with steam. So this is a steam boiler. Now in olden days, they had a wooden furnace to create steam. Now this is a modern engine, it works with diesel and electricity. And that's how your steam is generated. So that way we save wood also. Okay. The steam that is passed from here is transferred inside a kettle. It's called a double jacket kettle. I'll just show you that as well.
Okay, go ahead.
This is a double jacket kettle. How you cook chocolate at home, you need to double boil it. The same process is required for cheese, you need to double boil it. Okay. So this kettle is specially made a double boiling jacket kettle. Okay. The cheese that we mature for 5 to 6 months, that cheese is brought over here, graded and added inside the kettle. And the temperature is taken above 100 degrees Celsius. There are a lot of secret ingredients that we add to the cheese during that whole process. Plus, the whole idea of making cheese in a spread form and making it stay in a spread form. That's the most important part of it. So the ingredients are added inside this, plus the flavors that are required are added inside this. The temperature is taken to 100 degrees plus Celsius. And once the whole process of cooking the cheese is around 45 minutes to reach this temperature. So once the cheese is ready from here, the cheese is ready from here, it is removed from here and is transferred inside the filler. This again is a double jacket filler. So once the cheese, and it's required to be double jacket because the temperature inside the filler has to be maintained till the cheese reaches its bottle, until it's packed. So steam is again added inside the filler and after that the cheese is transferred inside. And from down, you can see the top, the bottle packing is done out. After the bottle is ready, then the labeling and the packaging unit goes to the packaging unit, then the labeling and sealing is done out. So it's a small boutique factory. We take around 30 kgs a day. One batch is 30 kgs a day, so around 2 batches a day, around 60 kgs. That's around 300 bottles a day. So that's all we remove and that's all we sell out here. And it's a trademark of Mahabaleshwar. So that's my sister right there. Her name is Salma Mala. She's currently looking after the sales counter of the cheese. And our whole courtyard. Our whole courtyard is basically it's a family run business. So we started with jam, syrup, crushes, honey. Which we started by my dad. So he looks after that currently. I just started with cheese, so we are looking after the cheese currently. My mom has a hobby of baking, so we have an in-house bakery also. So she looks after the bakery out here. She makes fresh cakes, pastries, bread, and we have an in-house bakery. The same way we have a cafeteria, which is run by my grandmom. So we have our own family recipes that we've been having since 60-70 years, which we want to introduce to the market, we want to introduce to the people out here. So basically this whole courtyard, Paradise the Heritage, is run by a family, a small family but a family run business.
Just show the packing unit.
Packing unit is, you can just take it from out because this is the labeling and these are the boxes and these are the bottles.
Just explain whatever is going on inside.
Currently, just the packing is going on. Once our bottles are ready, they come over here. After that, the labeling is done, and then the sealing is done.
Okay.
So in the hot bottles, and the cheese just come out from here directly, and we sell it in the sales counter.
This one you go 170.
Do you have a bag? This is yellow bag.
First one is 140.
Can you show me one bottle close up, please?
Let me show one close up bottle first.
Just hold it in. What's your good name, ma'am?
Umay Saloma. I'm the man. The man behind the cheese is my brother.
Okay.
Proud sister.
Okay.
Thank you.
And what's in the fridge?
That's cheddar cheese, a mild cheddar cheese.
Can you show me a packet, please? Okay. What cheese is this, you said?
Cheddar.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. At the same place where the cheese are made, in the family unit, they have preserved some vintage cars. Some vintage, not only cars, they have got a vintage scooter and a vintage carriage also, a Victoria carriage. That's the good old Lambretta, I think. See the rounded curves. It looks wonderful and well maintained and well painted. And that is the Victoria carriage of the good old days. What a wonderful collection. And now from the vintage vehicles area, I'll pan on to the left and show you the entire complex run by this Mala family. That is the honey unit. Then they have the pure berries, jams, crush, syrup and toppings. Then is the cake and the cream unit. On the left of that is the cheddar cheese area, and last is the berries cafe, and beautifully done up in this Katal stone. A must visit during PANCHGANI visit. Thank you.